And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are going to play an April Fool's game of sorts. This one is misleading and non-misleading clues. No move, no pan, no zoom friendly. Each hand-picked location has either a misleading clue or clues that are representative of the area. I felt that the added challenge of not knowing which locations were misleading would make it more enjoyable for some people. Best played, as no move. This game created by AmyAnn, last updated on the 30th of March 2022. 104 locations. Again, it's April Fool's. The April Fool's version, I felt like with a lot of April Fool's jokes, you don't know if it is true or not true. This game is misleading or non-misleading clues. So kind of right up the alley for a day like today. This could be a fun game. And as we talked about, I'm going to do this as a time limit, but we're going to do this as a no move challenge. So we're going to invite you to play along. The play along link will be in the description below. 10,000, I think, was the average score here. So this is going to be a tough one. That's the bar I want to at least break. So we'll see. The play along link, like I said, is in the description below. And off we go, excuse me, to what looks like there's a clue right in front of us that this is probably Iceland. The flag, it's interesting that we are off to a Nordic country again, perhaps. 30 minutes, 9:18. Private parking. Or this person here living in this home could be Icelandic. That could be the deal. Okay, that's interesting. Grass on a roof. The last time I saw grass on a roof, it was in Ireland. That was thatch. I don't know if that was the same as that. Okay. There's another one of those Chrysler minivans. Wow. And a bunch of people. Okay, so there's some things I'm thinking about with this one. We've obviously got Foroya. I guess the clue, is this misleading or not? I can't tell the license plate. Looks like somebody's working from home there. Or maybe, let's see what this is. Okay, fire hydrant. Okay, so the car's got that. Are we in fact in Iceland? I don't know. I can't really make out that sign. This is private parking. There's a Volvo. The only thing I was thinking about this home here with the grass on top of it is, I know the Faroe Islands, I've seen that in some of the games, Faroe Islands, so I'm thinking radar hull job for, I'm not even sure what that means, but that O is kind of interesting. So let's take a look. And maybe we are Iceland, and I'm just overthinking this, but that's part of this game, misleading and non-misleading. What's interesting is here, the language is kind of similar, it looks like here, the O and that like D thing, I'm not even sure what that is, but, oh yeah. This could just mean nothing. This could be nothing. This Foroya. All right, Faroe Islands. Pine tree's interesting. Got a lot of some deciduous trees, so I don't know. I might just go with Iceland on this. I mean, just let's stick with what's obvious, right? Let's go. Let's just go with that, right? I think the roof with the grass is throwing me off. So let's say maybe be in a place like this. Let's look north here. Actually, you know what? That the rack on top of this is probably Faroe Islands. So I'm gonna go back to this because I think let's go Torshavn. I'm gonna guess that I'm just gonna guess that we're here at Torshavn and that this is where we are because of this. Let's just go with that, and that's where we were. Okay, very good. So the more I thought about this, the more the clues are definitely misleading in that one. But the thing that was interesting for me on that one was the roof rack on the car. So I don't like the meta stuff with the car, but at the same time, it was helpful because I don't recall that on anything with Iceland. So that's why Faroe Islands, the roof with the grass on that, again, I'm not sure, but I've seen that in the Faroe Islands before. And we were right smack dab in Torshavn. Which is interesting. So we have that flag of Iceland, and I guess the inverted flag, I think it's white, is the Faroe Islands flag, right? I'm pretty certain white where the blue is. So in any case, 4,996 points, pretty good first round. Pretty happy with that one. Misleading for sure. Okay, so I think this is Venezuela. Photosphere right on the ground. So the joke could be on us here. The guy, I think those are the colors of Venezuela's national team. For some reason it's maroon. I don't know why, even though their flag colors is this. But this could be a group of supporters of Venezuela in another country. That's the only problem. Is this misleading or not? And my sense is this could be the case. We're probably not in Venezuela. Guy's got some New Balance shoes, American brand. So that's interesting. Nike or Nike, as a lot of people say. We say Nike. Adidas or Adidas. See, so they got a lot of what do we have? I mean, we have a bunch of Venezuelan supporters. I can't really make out the cars other than it seems like it could be Venezuela, the actual country they're in, but it's got to be another country, right? Like that was my thinking. So the guy's name below, we could be in a neighboring country. We could be like in Brazil. What are they wearing? What he's wearing, it's pretty warm. Some long pants, but you know. Maybe I just go with Venezuela. And like Cumana or something. Although it's pretty flat. Trying to pick out the buildings here to see if we see anything of note. The other thing I don't see are palm trees, which you would probably see in this part of the world. So we could be you would see a lot of palm trees here, I would guess. So maybe we're like further south in South America. I don't know. This is a random guess. I mean, that we're down in like maybe Paraguay or something. I might just go with something like that because Paraguay does not have. Let's see, is there a Venezuelan embassy or something? Paraguay is not on. At least I don't think it's on the Google Maps yet. So you would get a photosphere here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because again, what I would see if I was in Venezuela. I mean, maybe this is that a palm tree? I would be seeing palm trees. I don't really see that, and I feel like we've got to be just the landscape is in South America. So I'm just gonna guess that. Let's see. No, 127 points. We're definitely misled there, which I got right. Just the wrong country. Ooh, we're in Costa Rica. Interesting enough, San Jose, where ironically the United States national soccer team or football team lost 2-0, but qualified for the World Cup on the same night because of goal differential, which is crazy for me. But in any case, 127 points, not too good in that round. Hopefully we can make up in the next several rounds. But I was right that we were misled. So 2 rounds were misled. And we got Piazza Palio. It says, trick you art. So the trick is maybe on us here. Information, Cafe, Burgundy. Palm tree here, okay. Kiss Me Doll. So this might be the United States. It could. But then here's a post box, which is not United States. It's got the Queen and all that stuff. Love Is, Kiss Me Doll. Fries. Macron Kaya. So maybe this is like Thailand or something. These hills, palm trees, Cafe Burgundy. Okay, so there's that Singa beer, which is, I think that's Thai, right? I think. I know they sponsored some football team at some point, but let's say that we're in Thailand on this someplace, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to make sure. Okay, there's water there, so that's interesting. I can't make that out. Rabbit gems. Okay, I'm not really familiar with Thailand, but let's just take a look. We could be like Pattaya City. Where would you go? Where would this... I think we've got to be near a beach someplace. Let's zoom out. Macaron Kauya. Maybe we're... The narrowest part in Thailand. Maybe we're like here or something. I don't know. Um, I'm not really sure on this one. My gut is telling me we're around here somewhere. I just don't know. Well, Cal. Okay, so this looks interesting. Wat Bo Fa. This seems pretty interesting here. I'm not sure. A lot of touristy stuff here. And I'm going to guess, I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to guess that we're around here somewhere, and I just don't know where. Let's just go for it. 167 miles. Okay, so we got the right country. We were just in the wrong. I would have never gotten that. It would have probably taken me a day. Khao Yai National Park. And I know some people have probably been there. Just a normal shopping center. Interesting. Or it's Kaya. So I didn't know about Kaya. So now I do. So that's one of the good things about playing this game. So were we misled? Yes, we were definitely misled in that one round. Fourth round, we got what looks to be a Russian flag, and we got some Cyrillic up here. Oh boy, Russia. Okay. Carlsberg. We got some mountains, so this is great. Another tough round for me because there's mountains. So sure, being faked out on this one as well, being fooled on April Fool's Day. What kind of cars do we have? Do we have European or Asian cars? Interesting style. Looks like a dolphin maybe there or something. I don't know. There's a port, so that's interesting. There's a port, so we're probably near. Not sure what that says there, but Carlsberg's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I feel like we've got to be a little further north in here, and with mountains to the south. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Chumikan. Maybe we're like down here somewhere. I have no idea. The Uda River. There's definitely a port there, so maybe we're here and but then there's stuff across the way. So that wouldn't be it. I mean, I could spend all day on this. Where am I thinking here? Where's maybe we're just in Vladivostok. I think it doesn't feel like Vladivostok though. That's the thing. It feels like it's fairly far north. Now these hills, I think I'm just going to go for it. Vladivostok. And no, we were in the middle of Russia in Krasnoyarsk. So there we are. Tough round. No, this wasn't misleading. That one was non-misleading. So let's get off to this last round and see if we can break the score. That I wanted to break, which is 10,000. Got some ghosts there. Interesting. Interesting looking tree here. Okay, so this is Spanish. Palm trees. Imaginarium. You know what this is? Okay, here's the Spanish flag, right? My hunch, though, is I know that there's Spain. This is what I'm thinking, because I see... Okay, so I see some... I guess I was thinking this is more like an Islamic country until I saw the Spanish. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I could be totally off on this. And I don't even know if this is misleading or not, but there's the Spanish flag there. But what it feels like is one of these enclaves that are across the Mediterranean. So here, I'll show you in a second, Spain. I think there's one there, and Quetta. Or it's looking south, so that could be Quetta. This could be Quetta, or what's the other place? This Melilla. And we could be here. So that's where I think we are. And I know most people probably don't realize that Spain's across the Mediterranean, northern Africa, but that's where I think we are. The vision place looking east. there's a Lego store. Okay. And a Sony store. So would a Lego store be here? Legos. Perhaps. But I'm going to guess there anyway. I'm going to go with this. Just a random guess. And that's where we are. What a great guess. Malia. 4,996 points. Another round. 4,996. 1,292 yards. What a guess. So, yeah, there's the Spanish, I guess, little enclave here in northern Africa, in Morocco. I don't know if most people realize this, but it had that feeling. It didn't feel like Spain, but I saw the Spanish all over the place. So that was that round kind of saved me there from two terrible rounds. Was this misleading? It kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. So let's just take a look at each round, and we'll go back to this. This is actually a fun game. We're definitely going to play this game. 14, 6, 7, 6. So we really messed up on 2 rounds. The 3 rounds we got fairly well. Like the first round was a phenomenal guess. Let's do the great game breakdown. Did I get 3 rounds? No. Bookmarked it with 4,996 rounds. So that was pretty cool. 22 minutes, 5,000 miles. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this one again. The first round was a fairly good guess for me. Again, some of the clues, we'll take a quick look at this, is if I can, maybe not. Let's just take a look at this again. So we were in Tórshavn, obviously the home there with the grass on top, even though it was an Icelandic flag. It didn't seem Icelandic to me, and that plus with that was a pretty good guess. The second round was just I knew it was Venezuela, but was just totally off. We were in Costa Rica, but I knew that we weren't in Venezuela, so we were misled. We were fooled on April Fool's Day in that second round, and as a result, got 127 points. Round 3, not necessarily fooled in that round, but figured out from Singapore. Is it Singapore? Chinga? I don't really know the beer. I just know that I've seen it sponsored on football kits and jerseys and whatnot. That was from Thailand, and we got that. We're just off by 167 miles, so I'll take that. The fourth round got the right country. It was not misleading. It was right on. It was non-misleading, so we got it just far ways away. Almost 2,000 miles away, so that was struggling that round. The last round, the fifth round, just going off prior knowledge of Spain and Northern Africa. So if you didn't know about that, Spain, you can go to Spain and Northern Africa. So you might learn something new today. With that said, hopefully you enjoyed this game. If you did, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, share this with your friends. Want to get to 2,000 subscribers, so really appreciate the help. A lot more great content to come. Patreon will be upcoming this weekend. We're going to put some unreleased content there and some longer format games there as well. So with that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.